So to piggyback on the whole thing with energy, energy can neither be destroyed or created, just transferred and converted. So when you look at reproduction, reproduction comes from the fact that the host or the mother is losing energy. And the only way to transfer that energy so she doesn't just go back, she doesn't just like mitigate, what do you call it, go extinct, is she transfers that energy into reproduction. So reproduction is really energy transference from the body needing to transfer energy because a mother is losing energy. And that's why they call fetuses like parasites, because they are taking minerals and nutrients from the mother, and why you see mothers get diagnoses like what is it, diabetes, gestational diabetes. They trigger all types of cancers, diseases, and chronic illnesses because that baby is taking the life force from the mother and transferring onto itself. So parasites aid in the child's, the baby's formative years. And so that's why you see pinworms in kids. That's why parasites actually aid in reproduction. Parasites make women fertile. The reason why is because these parasites know that this body is dying and it's helping new life to begin. It's not like it's actually fertilizing the eggs, but it's making the mother more fertile. She becomes more amorous. She becomes, her behaviors will act in such a way to where it's kind of parasitic. She's now going to feed off the energy of a man, trying to get him to then inseminate her, to then create this one-celled organism, this protein that will eventually then get fertilized and then have the viruses, the bacteria, the fungi, the protozoa, the parasites, and the proteins now help it along to turn it into the life form that you are, but less than. Because remember, anytime you reproduce in a body that has not resolved the issues, you now have compound predispositions in your child. So your child's going to have characteristics not unlike yours, but even probably worse or more so because of the aggressive environment that they're in. And they're not actively taking care of themselves because they don't know how to. They're just living by their hormones. Hold on, let me get some water. So yeah, so Jennifer Amon Macaulay, who wanted to make fun, about the parasites that do aid in fertility. I'm studying viruses, I'm studying parasites, protozoa, fungi, protein, bacteria, and virus, all that stuff. And yeah, I could totally see it because, maternity and all that, it's not pretty. I mean, no matter how much people say, oh, maternity is so beautiful, reproduction is so beautiful, it really isn't. Some will have a much easier experience than others, but maternity is not beautiful. It's downright, oh God. I mean, some of you will get sick, some of you won't. Some of you will have all these different issues, some of you won't. Yeah, life is great. I think life is great, but it means at the expense of you as the host, as the mother. Your child is now developing at the expense of you. You have now given the best part of yourself to that kid. And now with the J juice, you can regenerate what you gave to your kid. But is your kid can regenerate what it took from you and what it's being taken away from, given their belief systems, their lifestyle, their predispositions that they inherited from you. So this is one of the hardest things to get across to some of these crunchy mamas out there that want to say that reproduction and maternity is so beautiful. And no, it's just the fact that you are losing energy. It's not being destroyed, it's not being created, but you're losing energy, and so you transfer it on to your child, to your offspring. But your offspring isn't there yet, so then you start bringing up hormones to then try to create life. And that's why you see people who are a mess or have major predispositions or who have, imbalances, they're very fertile. The most sexual people out there are the most fertile, even if they're not trying to be, because the body sees that it's losing energy and it needs to transfer it. Energy can neither be destroyed or created, just transferred and converted. And so if you can keep all of your energy, you can keep all of your hormones and your minerals and your nutrients, you don't have to transfer it on to an offspring. But when women have all of these children, they're basically destroying themselves by creating so many children. It's an irony, it's a paradox, especially in the world that we live in, where we revere mothers so much and we revere maternity, we see it so beautiful, and then you have the crunchy mamas that even try to make it more so. And no. What's beautiful is actually keeping the energy within you, and you keep regenerating, and you keep converting the energy, and you don't lose it, and you don't try to transfer it onto somebody else. You don't try to parasite off people. You try to create it, and then you enhance the people around you. You enhance yourself. You enhance the world around you. You don't suck the life from the world around you. You don't suck somebody's energy off them. You don't parasite off them. You enhance. There's a difference between enhancing and parasiting. And that's one of the biggest things that I have to deal with as far as the crunchy mamas and the moms out there. They believe in parasiticism, and I believe in enhancing. Okay, and that's where the conflict comes from. So instead of promoting parasitism, which is okay in the beginning, of life, because you have to. That's why parasites are there, to help the child develop. And then why they're there when people are dying, because the parasites are now taking you down, because you allowed it, because you let your body go. So they're now bringing you back to square one again. So the parasites can bring you up, and then they can tear you down. It's because you allowed it. So instead of promoting parasitic personalities or parasitic, behaviors, which you see a lot in the holistic allopathic world, why don't you enhance the world that you live in? Enhance your children's lives, enhance your life, enhance your dog's life, enhance your husband's life if he allows you to, enhance everybody's life around you instead of parasite. It's called enhance. And if you can't enhance somebody's life, then don't even bother being in their life, because you only destroy them. That's really what it comes down to. So it's either enhancement or parasitism. And you can help somebody grow by being a parasite, but are you really allowing somebody to grow by being a parasite, or are you enhancing? I shouldn't even use the word parasite. Enhance or destroy. Because parasites can be good, and they also can, they can help aid in taking you back to the single-celled organism where you started out from. So that was just another revelation. All right, bye.